Two running backs the Chargers can sign to fill in for Amari and Hampton. This season has been brutal to the Chargers in terms of injury. Rashawn Slater, Khalil Mack, Najee Harris, Joe Alt, and now superstar rookie running back Amari and Hampton, all gone by week 5. That one hurts. That was my guy. Luckily, sounds like Hampton will be back after a 4-week absence on IR. Till then, the Chargers are in big trouble. We have to find a replacement because this team loves to run the football. And a signing right now actually wouldn't be a bad idea because you're essentially bringing in a guy to fill in for Hampton over the next 4 weeks, but afterwards could serve as a long-term RB2. Because this was going to be Najee Harris's role after all, and he's not going to be back this year anyway. First up, my number one guy is going to be Rocket Sanders. Yep, I know. What a fumble by the Chargers front office, losing him to the Browns after an ill-advised cut this offseason. Well, it's time to make up for it. I know, Ortiz is probably sick thinking about giving up a pick for something he could have had for free, but it almost seems necessary now. Let's just make it happen. Rocket was this off-season's darling running back for Chargers fans. He was fantastic in almost every way. He'd put up 130 total yards and 2 touchdowns in his limited carries throughout the preseason. His size, speed, agility, all things that can beautifully fill in while Hampton is sidelined. And I think it's a move the Browns would entertain. They are flushed with running backs right now, currently led by Quinshawn Judkins. I'm sure they would consider a 6th or 7th to slide Sanders back to the Bolts. And to be clear, that's my top preference right now. Just make it happen, Ortiz. At number 2, this one's kind of interesting. I got an old Harbaugh favorite in Donovan Edwards. Yes, the cover athlete of college football 25, the man Harbaugh would win a national championship with in Michigan. Yes, that guy. Now, this is mainly based on the idea the Chargers are rolling out with Kamani Vidal as their number 1 for the time being. Which is not a bad idea. Vidal is a very capable running back, but I'd want to pair him with a power back if at all possible. Enter Donovan Edwards, who was on the path to stardom before falling off drastically in 2024. I often wonder what would happen if we would reunite him with Jim Harbaugh. His last game under Harbaugh, Edwards would run for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns after all. Maybe this wouldn't be a bad short-term idea. Yes, Edwards is risky, but I think if you're pairing him with Kamani Vidal, you could ask him to fill in that Najee Harris role for the time being. Give him the football, let him attack the line, hope he finds space because he does have the speed to capitalize if he gets free. No, it's one to consider. It has my interest. He's currently a member of the Commanders practice squad. It's a flyer, but one I am willing to entertain. At the end of the day, the Chargers have to bring in somebody. Why not somebody with history with Jim Harbaugh?